R.I.C Studios in Los Angeles, it's Rick's Horror Review Show. I'm Billy D.I. And tonight, we're reviewing the movie Trap. And I'm trapped inside this little phone screen of yours. Let me out! And now, here is your host, lover of horror and sci-fi, hater of slashes, the step-anointed demonologist himself, it's Rick! Thank you. Welcome back to the slasher free zone that is Rick's Horror Review Show. My name is Rick, and you can find me on the Instagram, on the TikTok, on the Spotify, on the YouTube. But you know what? You'll never find me. You'll never find me on the Facebooks because that it's for the olds. So tonight, well, I saw a movie this weekend. Why are we talking about this movie? Well, I think personally, for me, when M. Night Shyamalan gets behind the camera, you know you are in for a wild, wild ride. Filled with twists that'll make your head spin. Now imagine this, without giving too much away. By the way, we're reviewing the movie Trap, spoiler free, of course, up until a certain extent, then we'll start to get the things I didn't like will get a little spoily. But imagine this, there's the character by the name of Cooper Adams, played by Josh Hartnett, and he decides to take his daughter to a concert. Daughter's name is Riley, and this is a reward for her good grades. Sweet, right? Well, it would be, except for the fact that the concert is crawling with cops, and Cooper is hiding a secret that is bigger than my pile of unpaid parking tickets. No, this isn't just any concert. It's the ultimate game of hide and seek, and our man Cooper, that's that you, Cooper? He's hiding something more sinister than the usual Josh Hartnett bad haircut. That's right. Oh, I said it. Oh, you know it. The venue itself is packed, the music is pumping, and the FBI is on the hunt for a serial killer. That's right. It's a party, all right, but not the kind of party that you would want to be invited to. So why did I watch Trap? Because it's not just about the killer on the loose. It's about tension. It's about being in a place where danger lurks around every single corner and where trust is as rare as a good sequel. Now, if you are a fan of this show, you know very well that I am not a fan of sequels. However, Shyamalan, M. Night, weaves a psychological thriller that keeps you guessing and second-guessing everything that you will see on screen. Plus, if you're a fan of Josh Hartnett, who's trying to balance fatherhood with, let's just say, some other slightly more serious complication. And of course, let's not forget Lady Raven, the pop star who accidentally finds herself in the middle of this high-stakes game. She's not just a performer, of course. As she finds out, she becomes a key part or a key player in this chaotic mix of suspense and thrills. Who knew that a concert could turn into a scene straight from a detective novel, huh? I didn't. And then, of course, there is the masterful suspense Shyamalan is known for, and this is no different. It's a blend of psychological intrigue with edge-of-your-seat drama that keeps you hooked from start to finish. Just when you think you've got it all figured out, just as I did, the movie throws a curveball that makes you think everything that you thought that you already knew. Trap, I think, is the kind of film that challenges you to keep up with its twists and its turns. I certainly did. I kept up with everything. Congratulations to me. It's like a psychological chess match where the stakes are high. Well, the stakes are high, Captain. And nobody is who they seem to be. Whether you're in it for the thrill of the chase, the intricacies of a mind-bending plot, or just to see how one dad will go, or how far one dad will go to protect his secrets, this movie, I think, personally has something for everyone. So, Buckle up and get ready for a roller coaster of suspense and intrigue. Trap is a psychological thriller that dares you to look away but grips you so tight. Come here, you little thing. Come, let me hold you. It grips you so tight that you simply can't. It's a testament to Shyamalan's ability to blend the reality, or rather to blend reality with mystery, delivering a film that is as smart as it is suspenseful. Congratulations. And now, it's time for 4 Fun Film Facts with Billy the AI. Can you change my cut? Oh wow, look at that animation. Oh man. Here, take one of these. Thanks. Anyway, welcome back to another exciting episode of 4 Fun Film Facts with Billy the AI. I'm Billy the AI, and here's fun fact number 1. Now, the secret behind the name itself. Did you know that the original title for Trap was gonna be Concert Night? Man, that doesn't sound so much fun, but thankfully they switched it up to Trap because it sounded like it had a little more bite, like a rattlesnake ready to strike. Good call, I reckon. Otherwise, folks might have thought it was just a movie about singing and dancing. Heck, I was half expecting the Backstreet Boys to make a cameo, if I'm really honest with you. Billy. Oh, what the you doing? You're not the fan of the Backstreet Boys? Backstreet, back. All right. Okay. Let's just get on with the next one. Oh man, someone's all business tonight, huh? Wish you were all business all the time, because then we'd get the show on the road. Anyway, as you might have all guessed, yes, there is a Shyamalan sneaky cameo. Now, y'all better watch close, because old M. Night Shyamalan sneaks into his own film like a raccoon sneaks into a trash bin. Now, of course, he's got his signature cameo making a quick appearance. I bet he's there just making sure nobody messes up his twist endings. Oh, no, maybe he's just looking for free snacks on the set. I don't know. Anyway, here's fun film fact number 3. Y'all ever been to a rockin' concert in Cleveland? Well, the filmmakers sure have. They shot those concert scenes at a real music venue with actual crowds to capture that live energy. When you see folks dancing and hollering, that's actually the real deal. Some extras probably thought they were at Taylor Swift concert and wonder what the music was so intense. Do you know Taylor Swift? No. What? You don't know Taylor Swift? You're not a Swiftie? Oh man, talk about being a prude. What? A what? Nothing. Anyway, here's the final fun film fact for this movie here. Now, Josh Hartnett wanted to get into the mindset of his character, so he took a criminal psychology class. Now, I wouldn't exactly call that going all out, but hey, he did more than just binge watch Criminal Minds, I reckon. At least now he can impress folks at parties with some fancy talk about crime. Just hope he doesn't try any of his acting methods at the local barbecue, huh? Anyway, this has been 4 Fun Film Facts with Billy the AI. And now back to you, Rick. Thank you so much, Billy. Appreciate that. All right. Now you're wondering, what kind of horror film is this? To genre vending. Genre. First and foremost, let's start with psychological thriller, because obviously this has mind games. The film delves deep into psychological aspects of fear, focusing on the tension between Cooper Adams and his surroundings. The audience is constantly second-guessing characters' motives and, of course, their intentions, including those of Cooper's. It's also character-driven. It explores the mind of a serial killer who happens to be extremely intelligent, of course, as these people tend to be, and one who is also hiding in plain sight, adding layers of psychological complexity to this already complex narrative. Of course, this is also a crime thriller. There are cat and mouse dynamics. The film incorporates classic elements of crime thrillers such as police investigations and the suspense of a killer evading capture. Tension and suspense is also extremely prevalent in this film. There is a strong emphasis on the tense atmosphere created by this cat and mouse game that is set within the concert venue of One Lady Raven. And of course, there's also elements of suspense horror. There is a game of high stakes. The film is set in a high stakes environment, as you might imagine, where the danger and threat are ever present, creating a palpable tension throughout the entire film. There are also points in the film that have an eerie atmosphere. Of course, anytime you have the presence of a serial killer, you can expect that, right? And when there's a serial killer amongst a limited population, as there is inside a concert venue as this is, this adds a layer of suspense and a layer of fear, turning an ordinary event into a nightmare scenario for, I think, really everybody involved. There are also elements of mystery horror in this film. You must unravel secrets. The plot itself involves uncovering secrets and motives, engaging the audience in a mystery that keeps them on the edge of their seats. And we'll find out whether or not I fell asleep or did not fall asleep later on. Of course, there are also unexpected twists, as you might expect. Unexpected twists, as you expect, with an M. Night Shyamalan signature film. And they contribute to the mystery of this film, keeping viewers guessing about the true nature of the events unfolding. And of course, there are also some drama elements, family and personal struggle. The movie also explores Cooper's, let's just say, we're going to leave it as struggles for now. Okay. Is Trap a scary movie? It's not scary at all. I think Trap offers a different kind of scare, focusing on psychological tension and suspense rather than traditional horror elements. It's more about creating unease and tension than outright fear. If you're into psychological thrillers that keep you guessing and keep you on the edge of your seat, this film will likely deliver that for you. But if you're looking for, a cheap kind of horror with gore, that it one's not for you. Okay. Is the jump scare overused in Trap? Trap uses jump scares like a good Mexican chef uses hot sauce, sparingly and only when needed to spice things up, which is always. This film doesn't try and does not rely on the old cheap boo gotcha moments that you'd expect from, horror movies nowadays. And these moments are like desperate ghosts at a haunted house, right? Instead of doing that, it focuses on building suspense and psychological tension, creating an atmosphere that makes you squirm in your seat. You won't find any cats jumping out of the closet here. The scares are more like a rather slow burn that leaves you questioning your life's choices. Certainly left me questioning mine. So rest easy about this movie. Your popcorn won't go flying with an overused jump scare, that kind of shit. No. There went my pen. Okay, the things I liked about the movie Trap. There are several things, of course. First and foremost, it is, in fact, a thrilling ride. This movie, personally, I do believe this movie had an engaging plot. It delivers a thrilling ride that keeps, at the very least, kept me engaged the entire time from start to finish. It felt like being on a roller coaster where every turn leaves you guessing to see what's next, sort of like Space Mountain, if you're familiar with that. But that's in the dark, if you don't know. Space Mountain is in the dark. Of course, there's also psychological tension, which I really enjoyed. There's mind-bending suspense. I thought the movie did a fantastic job at building psychological tension, making me second-guess every character's motive. It's the kind of suspense that really keeps you, that really creeps up on you, much like realizing you're at a party. Huh? Whoa, we're at a bear? I'm gonna say this is sort of a little bit of I thought this was a unique story here. Okay, so I thought it was a fresh take. The story, I think, approaches, the thriller from a different perspective. The genre itself blending, as I just mentioned, several different horror genres, suspense, drama, dark humor, into a narrative that I thought was extremely entertaining and compelling from start to finish. Another thing I also really enjoyed were the performances by the entire cast. Of course, Josh Hartnett, I think, delivers a performance that really made this character Cooper come alive. He played the role of a father with just the right amount of charm and complexity, reminding us why we liked him in the first place. Congratulations. What a howdy. Okay, now we get to the part of the show where we're going to get a little spoily. All right, the things I didn't like about this movie. Okay. You know what really grinds my gears? When characters that are important or wind up being important do not have proper development. By the way, spoiler full. Lady Raven's empathy winds up being at the center or at the core of a particular character, or actually multiple characters' survival. But we are literally shown one scene where she's being empathetic to a member of her staff. That's it. That's all we get. And now we're just supposed to believe that this character is completely, is full of empathy. It's one of the greatest. Oh my, you know, she's so nice to her fans. I love her. That's the kind of character this Lady Raven is. Now I know that some of the songs that she sings have lyrics that probably emphasize a little more that empathetic nature of hers, but I just felt like she needed more. More character development. So I didn't like the fact that she was such an important character, or rather one of her traits, empathy, was really not shown or developed as much as she should have. Okay, now, another thing I didn't like. Cooper's character, or rather Josh Hartnett's character, by the way, spoiler full, okay? If you don't want to hear this, quit now. So Cooper's character is clearly a brilliant psychopath. But some of the ways in which this dude escapes are just too cheesy for my taste. I'm going to say that specifically the last, and I won't tell you what the escapes are, but the last two escapes that this guy performs are just total baloney. I'm sorry. They just really are. You know, I'll give you the fact that this guy's brilliant and he's intelligent and he's evaded police or authorities for a really long time, and, you know, that's just his game, right? But the last two were just way too much. I mean, he's literally surrounded by police in both of these instances, and he's still able to escape. I don't think so. Come on, Shelley. And lastly, and not a lot of things I didn't like. Lastly, the pacing was a bit off, I thought, in the second and third acts. Not too bad, but definitely enough to get you to start thinking about that the pacing was a little bit off, certainly. But anyway, that's been the things I liked, sponsored as usual by no one. And probably now the most important question of the night. Did I fall asleep watching Trap? I didn't. I thought the entire film was entertaining. Again, besides a little bit of the hello pacing and some of those unrealistic escapes at the unrealistic scenarios, unrealistic escape scenarios from which our character, good old Cooper, escaped from. So, yeah, for the most part, I did not fall asleep. In fact, I did not fall asleep at all. Oh my goodness, what question? What question? I don't even know what question I'm answering anymore. Oh, I didn't fall asleep. I enjoyed the whole thing. It was entertaining. You know, some pacing issues, but no, it was good. Okay. Does the movie Trap pass the R.I.C test? While the premise, by the way, we're talking about rationality here. While the premise is intriguing and unique, certain plot points I thought stretch believability, impacting the film's rationality. Case in point here, the escape mechanism that I already mentioned, and the whole idea that you can somehow, I don't know, I mean, maybe it's a plausible scenario, but I found it a little, I mean, I like the fact that it was centered in a concert, but the whole thing of like not knowing that the police are going to be there only once you're inside. Oh, okay. You know, I guess I'll drink the Kool-Aid because I thought it was a fun ride, but you know, I'm going to say it does not pass the rationality test. Okay. Intelligence. The film does in fact demonstrate intelligence through its psychological depth and complex themes, but predictable elements may limit its overall intellectual impact. But I say pass anyway, because I think we can forgive most of those. So, congratulations. You are an intelligent film, Trap. As far as cohering goes, while the film generally maintains a coherent narrative, again, I'm going to mention this again. There are pacing issues that impact the overall coherence slightly. Okay, not tremendously. You do get to a point where you start to notice that the pacing is a little bit off. But I'm going to pass it anyway. Congratulations, pass. So we're going to say that this film, Trap, is endorsed. Hi, my name is Rick from Rick's Horror Review Show, and I endorse Trap. Go watch this. All right, now, a rating. I'm going to give this film a 9 out of 10. I liked it enough. I thought enough was well done. It deserved a good grade. It did its homework. It wasn't perfect. It's not outstanding. It's not going to change filmmaking for future films. No one's going to ever recall this as being like the greatest, because it's a thriller film ever made. But it's a fun summer flick to go watch on a Friday night. Eat your popcorn, enjoy a little soda pop or a beer if you didn't even see, whatever the case may be. I thought it was an entertaining film. Billy, what'd you think? I think I'm gonna give this movie. I'm gonna give this movie a 8 out of 10 on Billy's Rated B Horror Movie Review Show. Wow, why do you give it an 8? I just found the whole thing a little bit implausible, to be honest. The whole thing of being stuck inside an arena, and I can only know that all these resources that like this manhunt, a person hunt, I should say, because I don't want to give too much away. But, the whole thing is, it's got the Kool-Aid had a little too much sugar for me, for my personal taste. Oh, that's interesting. But you're not drinking the Kool-Aid then? Well, I may not drink it, I'll finish the Kool-Aid, but, I probably won't get a second cut, that's for sure. Okay? Fair enough. An 8 out of 10 by Billy's right here on Rick's Horror Movie Review Show. And I think that's going to do it for us tonight. Thank you so much for being here on another exciting episode of Rick's Horror Movie Review Show, Rick's Rated R Horror Movie Review Show. If for some reason you enjoy the stuff that we do around here, I would greatly appreciate if you told all your friends, hey, I know this dude that does reviews on the old interwebs, and you can find him on the Spotifys, on the YouTubes, on the Instagram, and on the TikToks. But don't look for him on the Facebooks, because, as he says, that's for the old. Anyway, thank you so much for being here tonight. We'll catch you again next time on another exciting episode of Rick's Horror Movie Review Show, where we'll review another horror movie. Actually, no, I think next time... A little spoily, not gonna be a movie, I don't think, or maybe we'll have more than one, but there's some interesting stuff that we're gonna be reviewing, and it won't be a movie, or maybe it will be. Anyway, we'll catch you again next time. Thank you so much.